Welcome back, everyone. I'm Shinigami Tavris, also known as Boomer, and tonight we're playing Dungeons and Dragons. Woo!
What's up?
It's been a week or two
Since the 6th, so 21 days.
21
It's been a while.
But who's counting?
3 days.
It's been a while. Last we left off.
We finally defeated.
What?
Defeated.
Defeated?
Okay.
Defeated. And got away.
Yeah. We basically just fought a giant lizard thing that
We just destroyed the
crazy
parasite.
person.
While y'all were getting poisoned the entire
Yep.
time.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think a group of grown-ass men just run around and
Those of you that need to breathe.
We
I'm not
definitely killed
included.
it. Luckily, we killed it because somebody created a bunch of meat shields. It was
Pretty
fun.
much.
Caused us not to be targeted as much.
Yeah.
It sucked for me. I got eaten twice.
I can't do that for another 7 days.
But yeah, we managed to unite the crew and the captain, and
And they kept refusing to let Aerodonus eat the walls.
yes, and then we found out why.
We don't know why.
The characters don't.
Characters don't.
Oh yeah, that's right.
But we, the players, found out why.
But the characters found out that the blood is bad.
Yeah.
So
It's aggressive.
it's very aggressive. Danger blood.
Make it go. Acre.
Danger.
Voltage.
And then we walked somewhere.
Back to the sanctum.
Well, we hadn't said that yet, so.
So, you found yourself back at the Sanctum of the Wizards 3.
Oh, that was something.
Fun.
Did you guys enjoy fighting the giant lizards? Because I did it.
You were fighting. You were getting eaten.
Yeah.
I'm aware.
As you come in, Mordekainen is sitting there, and he's, so, you're back at the stations.
I got eaten twice.
Good thing?
No.
Okay.
Like big thing swallow whole eaten.
Okay.
Very bad.
You all look a little bit worse for wear.
A little bit.
Could be better.
Unless you're still poisoned.
I've been better.
Are we still poisoned?
Probably. We
I
haven't
thought it was
been-
just while we were in.
No, as soon as you get fresh air.
Oh.
Yeah.
We've been fine.
The, well, you still have rooms above. If you need them.
I would appreciate rest.
Or room.
All right, you guys. Did you guys get to rest yet? No, you didn't.
We were here and then we were in Ashes.
I say we do some rest before my arm falls off again.
It was Cornwall or Cornwall.
Hmm?
The vision when I grabbed the rod.
Oh.
My handwriting is a little blurry on the middle character. So
I guess, yes.
or it's cage. Why do I have? I don't remember.
That Be at the
Chris.
house. Mordenkainen is magnificent munchkin.
Magnificent.
Yes.
Over
Or that.
Mordenkainen's magnificent.
I had a vision when we grabbed the second blood of the quarter there. If you know this.
Ah. Been there once or twice. Don't worry.
Let's have the next pieces.
Oh, that sounds promising.
That sounds very promising. Looks like you need a rest. While you rest, I'll get the other two and we will see what we can put together.
Many thanks.
Much appreciated, oh great archmage. I don't know what title to use for You've had a few.
Morning,
Bertha over here.
Second-hand embarrassment.
So you're shown to your quarters again. Just to refresh your memory, we're going from the portal, which is here, down the stairs to the right, up these stairs over here. Takes you this way.
One without immediately goes over to the little dresser on the side there and goes limp like a toy.
Put a shoebox in the drawer.
You just open the drawer, just
I find a loose piece of cloth and I cover.
we take a parchment paper and just lay it over you.
And tuck them in.
We fold you into the paper like
Read
it's
with this on.
we just
I
fold
don't
you
need that.
So you're all able to get a long rest
Yeah.
if you were needing it.
Thank you.
Take long rest.
You also leveled up from the last game.
124 HP.
1-1.
11.
89.
Nearly.
You're
triple
almost at your.
Oh, that's right. You had one of those rolls where you rolled bad and I rolled bad. I think we both rolled ones.
That was like a level or two ago.
Yeah.
That'll do it.
It
Yeah.
definitely makes that like health progression.
Curve go down a little bit.
You might need to take the tough beat.
Maybe. That one weird recovery feat.
I think that's the tough beat.
No, that's just gives you HP. There's one that like increases your ability to heal.
Okay, so who's holding rod part number 1? And you're holding rod part number 2? Gotcha,
Yes.
Good grip on your rods.
gotcha. So you wake up in the morning and you are met by Tasha and Lady Silverhand. And they. So, we've heard that you are headed to Chloe.
Yes.
Do you happen to know what's the station?
KHA Club? Is that part of this or is that part of okay. Continents? I don't think it was more specific. You are more specific.
I was not.
We don't know. Shit.
Ready? They ask you to describe the area that you saw. Oh, cool.
That's a
I saw a land with many pillars, giant pillars, and it looks like metal and wood men, rotting, made of similar to gears like I've seen with some contraptions. It's very misty, like too.
Out of character. Is that a Wolfwitch Colossus?
No.
We going Warhammer now.
They. Huh. It sounds like the Mornland.
Well,
That sounds promising.
I believe I was the only person who knew about Eberron
Yeah.
last time. Can I make a history check for the Mornlands?
Sure.
How's it going, buddy? Smacks you on the back.
You can't use guidance because nobody would know that you were trying to.
Nobody knows what you're trying to think.
I mean, that's a 10.
But then, you've got no
So I know of Eberron, but I don't really know of its history.
idea. They.
I'm doing my part. I'm doing my part. I'm doing my part. I'm not doing shit.
Lady Silverhand walks over to one of the many bookshelves and she pulls down a book and flips through it. And which part of the Mornlands is
Misty part.
that's
Is it all covered in tall pillars as well?
that gets into a few of them. Do you happen to have any other insights?
Let's see if we can find anything in the search bar.
It looks. It looks like. It looks like ancient. The way the moss or whatever is growing on these beings looks like ancient ships that are like.
Right. So what we can tell you, just off of what you've said, the Mornlands are a ruined wasteland.
Sweet.
Sounds about par for the course so far.
I'm trying to see.
Yeah.
Because from here it looks like crystalline, but here it's burnt.
It is called the Mornlands because of the day of mourning.
Most days have morning.
Yes.
On the day of mourning, the nation of Seer was completely destroyed
Oh.
Ooh.
and transformed the region into what is now called the Mornlands.
Ooh.
So, you're at least not in the area with the lava, from what I've been.
Do not see love.
That's comforting, I guess.
But basically, all of the Mornlands is the last war's battlefields that are things that are left. There are creatures, what you're describing, we call them warforged. They're not quite human, not quite machine.
Some machine creatures.
The fun part for you is, well, depending on what part of the Mornlands, magic doesn't always work.
Awesome.
Oh no.
Welcome to me not being helpful.
Oh,
Gonna be a lot more helpful than me.
it'd be helpful. You just
Isn't it?
might have a giant whale fall.
Let's see what happens if I try to use my natural magic in wild shape. And oh, great, I'm a good.
Like, how not right are we talking?
I think the last person that tried to use magic missile accidentally exploded themselves.
Typically, things such as scrying or searching for items, which is what you are doing, don't work.
Aw.
Which is probably why you were given a very wide glimpse of where you're going. Because you're seeing the few things that can be screwed.
Mm.
Um,
Augury, that type of stuff is no go.
And depending on which one you're in, anything from other spells not working to them not working the way that you anticipate. So it depends on the area you're in.
Fantastic.
Most of my class features deal with augury and scrying.
maybe
Speaking of,
we'll find the one place where most magic works normally.
Way to look on the bright side.
Silver linings for sure.
I'd call that a silver lining at best.
Do you mind if I give again?
By all means.
And she takes a hold of it and like concentrates for a second. Well, I can narrow it down a little bit more for you.
fun y'all fuck.
You are heading to my Mount Iron.
Mount Iron Mount?
Iron Rock.
Iron Mount.
Yeah,
Well,
it's right there.
It's clearly rotting iron.
Yeah.
If you need to know how to spell it.
Wait. So was that just a single mountain, or like the being kind of like the god we were seeing in the Astral Sea, or is that just a piece?
I don't know what you saw, but what I saw, I was able to pass the mist a little. Anyways, and she goes over and picks up the book again and starts flipping. You're definitely going to need something to help find the broad piece, because as soon as you get there, it will not show you anymore. I was blocked from even being able to find any more information than being able to narrow down where you're at. But what I can tell you, you need to find what's called a docent.
Docent.
A docent. It's maybe what we would call a creature that finds its way through its own territory.
Describes most
Right.
Creatures.
What do they look like? Or do they vary?
Docents are different based on the creature that they're from.
they spawn from other things.
Sort of.
Infection.
A docent is a piece of a colossus.
Cool.
So you're not a beast.
And what you were describing could have been a colossi, but I'm guessing with the fact that you were describing a little bit of wood, I would say probably not. That sounds like part of a war forged.
He's doing it right.
Forehead V8 to you.
But basically, if you attach this rod to the docent, it should be able to lead you to the next piece.
Alright.
But you have to find the docent first.
Are there inhabitants of this wasteland? Like villages or anything?
As I said, the continent was destroyed. There might still be people that are in the area. There might not.
I wonder how many of them managed to get out without being changed in some way. Cataclysmic things like that usually have side effects.
When she hands you back the rod, this time you get a new glimpse.
Ooh.
So we're basically heading into Chernobyl.
Oh my god. Yep, that's a colossus.
Sweet, we're heading into Warhammer. Awesome.
That is a Warforged Colossus. Great.
There's an orc. Orcs.
My people?
Other
Different type of orcs. The orcs in Warhammer are actually made out of mushrooms.
Oh.
And spores.
and have this uncanny ability to alter reality with their beliefs,
If
but they don't know they have that power.
They're the most powerful thing in the Warhammer universe.
But they don't.
But they are stupid.
Okay.
They're stupid. They don't know it.
Greens is the best color because orcs is green. And things that are purple, invisible. Have you ever seen a purple orc?
Yes.
And
You haven't.
if you were to
Thing happened probably a lot of
if you were to take out a broken weapon, one that does not work, and convince an orc that it would kill them, and then shoot it, they would die.
There's
Their
an
beliefs-
excerpt in one of the books where an army of human, like a battalion of humans, just hold up their empty weapons, going bang, 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 and orcs fall over dead because they think they're shooting.
Their beliefs alter reality.
Nice.
Red makes them so fast.
It's kind of crazy.
Is there anything we can do for you before you
Say, is there anything we can take with us that
Means communication or something.
Yeah, no, walkie-talkies aren't going to
Aw. Rocky.
I would recommend a little bit of extra.
food, healing potions? I'm assuming if magic's weird, our healers may not be able to do so with potions.
Depends on the
Ugh.
Potions would probably be good. Because I used one of my more powerful ones last time.
We can get you potions. Unfortunately, things are not all. I know you are helping us, and we are greatly obliged for it, but you are taking out some of our resources.
What you need?
For what do you need?
Potions and branches.
Maybe,
There's this build a spyglass worth 1,000 gold.
maybe a bit of a restock on these +2 arrows as well.
Hmm.
Have 34, like almost 3,500 gold worth of various cut gems. Because I'm refusing to give up the 400 gold these diamonds.
You need those.
Yes. For when you inevitably go down.
Or if I need to revivify anything else.
So, what are you looking for?
Whatever, healing potion strength they can give us. At least a couple of them, if not
Which and that's what she's asking is what which ones?
Which grade?
Yeah.
Superior? No.
I used my superior. It was very helpful. It got me right back up to full HP.
It's because you have barely any HP.
A decent bit. Just not as much as you people.
We're tougher than you.
It's not as much as the people that are over twice your size.
My health is proportionate.
I mean, I would say greater or superior.
Mhm.
Most creatures my size have
Like 2 or 3 greater. Possibly like 1 superior. We'll toss it.
Okay. So superior healing potion will be 400.
400. Huh. Not bad.
Greater healing is 75. And a standard potion of healing is 40.
So 400 is half my gold. So
I will get 3 superior if I can.
Get
2. Okay. So that's 800.
What about the graders?
Get 4 of those. 75 each.
Because
You just keep this spyglass and use it.
yeah, you need it. You probably need it.
Standard potions of healing, there are 6 available.
Oh.
At 40 apiece.
120 gold.
0
No.
action spell.
What the?
6.
200. So. Math is hard, okay?
And
okay, so each of us will get it.
Pay for the standards.
What else were you wanting? Rations?
Yeah.
you guys
So-
can get rations.
Everybody get add a grader.
How many rations do you think we might need?
I've got 10 rations for anyone that needs it because I don't need them.
I also have good berry.
So a week's worth.
10 day.
10 day.
Yeah.
10 day of rations.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
So who wants my 10?
you already got
Because I don't eat.
20.
How much would that be? I'll take it. You need it to save us in case we run out.
Then I'll just carry it. Mine.
So you want 20 days of rations?
Yeah, because I mean, yeah, because I was splitting 10 for him, 10 for me.
Okay.
If Bertha uses her 10.
Okay, so Bertha's using,
One without. Because
One without.
doesn't.
so you need 20 days of rations.
Yes.
I pay.
Oh, and 2 standard healing potions to each of you guys.
40 gold.
I will give the 40 gold over.
Okay.
And you
Potion
guys
of
the
healing.
rations.
Add. Okay. And
I don't suppose you have anything that helps with seeing in the dark.
Unfortunately,
Oh,
I think we took all
we
that.
don't know if that's going to work.
I think we got all of that equipment.
yeah.
And some of it got eaten with
Some
the
of it
people.
was left
Some
Yeah,
of it got eaten with the people.
underneath, like,
Marcel didn't know that.
Unfortunately, our supplies of some of the items.
wouldn't it be awesome if they had retrieved the bodies and they were getting, like, stuck in a clone vat? That'd be so cool. Not me begging to be able to play crack again.
He said one.
I
One grader each.
Mhm.
2 regular.
I've got 2 superior periods. Um,
So you are loaded up on your potions. You are loaded up on what you can get.
Mm-hmm.
No, I just need to hold on to this
so
whole.
I guess that was a no to this +2 arrows.
They don't have access to +2 arrows.
Yeah. Any idea what the weather's like there?
You saw it.
It looks cloudy and cold.
Looks humid.
Okay. Making sure.
I saw it and I thought like early morning Everglades, Florida, where there's just like the mist on top of everything.
Well, it could also be more in the British Isles.
It's just cold.
Cold and misty. So, as long as it's not, icy north, we're fine.
Mm-hmm.
The more
Man, I'm glad I'm not the rotting time undead. That would probably be exacerbated in this location.
It's getting swamp.
I'm bogging him down with puns.
So, um,
I'll have other people to unload all this cringe at. And I'm being out cringed online.
last
In that
thing
way.
to know before you leave is Mount Ironrot is known for the mists to deceive.
Cool.
Great, you get to see through illusions.
I don't know if it can actually do that. I think that was
Also,
good.
you get to be deceived in all directions at once.
But also I can see into the other plane and I can see invisible things. This is going to be very weird.
You are fucked.
Do we need to worry about our weapons rotting or anything?
As long as you don't leave them there.
Just making sure it's not like a rust monster or something in the air.
Good, I don't want to have to worry about my sickle and this hammer. I just looked down and saw that I had like this little tiny hammer that's in the weapons and a sickle. I'm a communist druid. Shit.
Man, makes sense.
Okay.
At least you're not
With
wearing
my trident of command, we can command the roll officially.
No.
red.
What do we do?
Portaling out.
No, we just keep getting pushed into the whole thing by Mordenkainen.
He's not there right now.
Awesome, we don't have to worry about him being rude.
Thank you
Yes, thank
for
you.
all of
Thank
your
you
help.
very much.
Everything you 3 do is greatly appreciated.
I push you into the.
You motherfucker.
Here.
Oh, wasn't it on that little pedestal right over here?
Well, I'm pretty sure it's just water by default, so you basically
that-
just
right there.
waterboard.
Okay, cool. I wonder how we get Fuckers. You'll suck.
You want one?
Thinking about it.
You thinking real hard?
Mhm.
Bet you I could convince you by shoving it in your face.
You're not helping the allegations of you two
Cinnamon
being.
Blondie sounds good.
What?
You're not helping the allegations of me like distracting guys saying we're shipping those two. Could you pass me a cookie too, please?
Which you have the sugar cookie.
Yes, please. Thank you.
What do you mean shipping those two?
When I said that he likes you,
I don't care.
One without latched on to that.
I think I was in this conversation.
He's referring to
when I was
Bertha
on the boat,
and
and I said that you were attracted to Bertha
yeah.
to completely distract the madman.
One without was not in on the plan. They just
You know
There
there's
wasn't a plan. It was a spur of the
she
moment.
just
No, this is
did what
like
she did.
literally-
What she does.
I don't know where it came from.
So you're gonna go through the portal. Yep.
I still proceed by shoving him in.
The fun part is you got to wait for the person that has the rod piece to go through first.
So you
Awesome,
basically
you
just
just
dunked
shoved
it in
it.
water twice. Why is it working?
Pretty much.
Why? Stop.
Make it turn into a fish.
Look,
A 20-foot tall vertical black oval made of glass sits on the muck atop a low hill. The oval reflects the surrounding mist, shrouded landscape with supernatural clarity. The oval looks like a giant mirror, but this is what functions as your door between here and Central.
This is ever.
lovely place we have here.
Let me see stars.
Reminds me of home.
Well, here's the fun thing. We have to be able to find our way.
Reference.
First thing that I do is I think about moving forward and just face plant.
There you go.
Awesome.
Fun.
I don't think there's a picture of this.
So is the swirly stuff the mist?
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
Okay,
ice cream.
my computer is
Freaking out.
yeah.
No.
I can barely see you, so if you do anything.
I was
The
thinking
mist
about
perpetually shrouds outdoor areas, rendering them lightly obscured. Due to the fact of the mist, your navigation is
fucked.
needed. So anytime that you need to make a survival check, it is made at disadvantage. And welcome back to I was reading over this and I'm like, man, the wasteland.
Yeah.
I fucking wrote this like how many years ago?
Yeah.
Long time ago.
Great, we're stuck in the fucking wastes again. Awesome. Because magic doesn't work right.
Muddled magic. Scrying sensors don't work.
Wait,
You try to scry right now, you get nothing.
does my robe work at all? So suddenly I am without dark vision.
Well, you got dark vision. That's it.
I can't see into the inner plane.
Nope.
I can't see invisible objects.
No.
Good, I didn't have survival anyways.
It just gives me.
Dark vision.
Does it still give me the all directions and
Yes.
advantage on perception?
Yes.
Okay.
Before we went through the portal, because we found out magic was fun, I did my gift of alacrity, which is my one-time use, just in case it.
What's
before
that?
we went. That lets me roll d8 when I roll initiative.
Oh, okay.
Oh, now that we're here, I'm gonna do my blessing so you get advantage on it.
You
Hopefully.
If you can.
Be blessed, my child. Bam!
can.
So, when I was reading through some of this, Iron Rod has specific stuff that it does.
Yeah.
Scrying is part of it. Other portions of the Mornlands actually, like, clerical magic doesn't work.
Jews.
Oh shit. We're fucked.
Yeah, I know.
Why do you think I have 10 levels in Druid?
I did a lot of research on the Mornland, like, when I found out, like, I was like, it's the Mornland. And I started reading it, and I'm like, man, this is legit the waste. Done in a weird way. So the waste, everything is just always fine. The Mornland, there are pockets of, like, this doesn't work here. But over here, this works over here, but not here.
So it's Ravenloft, but
I think
for...
you should do that motion again.
I'm going to be completely honest. I thought the wastes were based on the one.
I never read anything about the Mornlands.
So does my blessing go through?
It does.
Okay.
Sweet. So what does happen?
You just get advantage on the next initiative roll.
No. I've never read anything of the Eberron series beforehand, so I had to look into it when everybody agreed that we were going to do this. And I saw, oh, we're going to Eberron. I need to read a little bit about Eberron. I started reading the Mornlands, and I went, Motherfucker.
Yeah.
I guess we got lucky. Ish.
Well, it's the fact that I wrote something not knowing that this existed and it being very similar.
It's actually, I'm pretty sure it's actually a pretty common trope. The whole
Yeah.
magical wasteland where magic is fucked because it was caused by magic.
Magical chaos. that
Also,
is
just in
fine
case
news.
of magic being fucked, I'm gonna try and cast Goodberry.
Okay. What kind of magic is Goodberry?
It is natural.
What is the
It is a first level spell slot.
Aberration?
My
School
should be conjuration.
Conjuration? You're good.
It's either conjuration or transmutation.
Trying to get to it is being slow as fuck.
I don't have good baby, so I can't tell. I don't need to eat.
In the morning.
I will eat, but I don't need to eat.
Oh, it is transmutation. Also, I made bad berries.
So, scrying doesn't work.
Yep.
I'm assuming there are effects on other divination types as well.
Well, there's other effects on other things. Yes.
This is gonna be a great adventure, guys.
I wonder how guidance is going to work.
So, what are you guys doing now that you are?
Okay, so the lay of the land. Are we on a mountain?
Here at the
You are atop a low hill.
Do we see mountain? Or is it too foggy?
So when I showed you guys this picture here,
Yeah.
that is a very good idea of once you get off the hill, what you will be looking at. So you tell me how far you can see.
Not very far.
Bingo.
A few hundred feet.
Is it the mist just in the down to the land like fog? Or does it look like it's all the way up?
It covers the whole.
You can find high ground, sure.
What are you gonna do, a bird?
This one
I might be able to turn into a bird.
I don't know if I want to fly in this mist. Something about it just doesn't seem like a safe idea.
And if you go too far, you might end up in Strahd's castle.
God.
No.
Plot twist!
We need you to help. You're our lord.
I have no idea if there's actually
What if
something dangerous.
One of the rod pieces is like a staff in the church in like a room.
What within the land with the carrots? The murder puppies.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's basically evil Pinocchio.
Another thing I have nightmare fuel from.
There's the desert in Ravenloft. The
One with
one
the meanest
the one
money.
that the second Ravenloft computer game was made of. It's made.
Oh,
If I could just remember the name of the game, I would know.
I know what you're talking about.
Sorry.
The one with the sand trolls and
Yeah,
The-
it's written by.
a mummy that dies and comes back, and a prophet of his that betrayed him, and
Yeah.
Amonkhet.
Amonkhet, yes,
Amonkhet is from. That's the
not Amonkhet.
I don't
You
know.
had me there for a second. It sounded right.
Anyways, what are you gonna do with it?
I guess we're going up the hill or down the hill. Which one you want?
I'm trying to find.
Okay.
You're on the top of the hill, so you're gonna have to go down.
You will have to.
Lovely.
I mean, I could go vert.
A 20-foot tall vertical black oval made of glass sits on top on the muck atop a low hill. The oval reflects the surrounding mist-shrouded landscape with supernatural clarity. The oval looks like a giant mirror, but it functions as a door between here.
Just to make sure I'm understanding that and not miscuing words. Does that mean if we look in the mirror, we could actually see more?
Are you going to look in the mirror?
Yes.
As you study the mirror, you notice that there are multiple ruined colossi that you can sort of see. There's also best way to do this. Ready? Through the mirror, you can see. Oh, that bigger. Oh, I revealed too much. I did.
Undo.
I didn't see anything.
Oh, luckily it was like right above where you guys could actually see. There you go. That's what you can see.
Hey, that looks like a village.
Destroyed
Yes.
village.
Hello.
Okay, sweet. So I can turn into a giant ant. If I do.
Bye. Okay. I guess we're going that
Yeah, say we head that way,
way.
perhaps to Tent City. Can we get more info?
So that's what it looks like a test.
It's either that or we go for one of these cross.
We go-
Probably have to cross a river.
Looks to be a bridge.
We want to go to that giant Gary.
I think that's the embellishment of the map.
I like the idea of going to the city because then we could learn more about.
And it gives us a decent like little central hub to go back to between exploration of different places.
What if they have like those things for hire, for rent?
That would be way
It has to
too
come from a class.
Exactly. So they can, so they can lead us through. Possibly.
Possibly.
Or it's a whole city.
Hey, listen. If you get your silver lining moment, I get
Okay, so we orient ourselves
one. Blessing.
immediately.
Vigilant blessing.
Say if we go in this direction and we hit water, then we know we just follow the water to the village.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Except for when the mist decided to make water. And they decided to lava land.
see this.
That way we go.
Hey, is that a sad robot?
It looks like a sad spot.
Oh,
This way?
Okay.
As best as we can.
Mm-hmm.
So you're heading what would be north, the concept of north.
Yeah, at least hopefully.
I need first off.
I don't remember if that was one of the tricks.
I mean, I've got
Shit.
Yes,
can assist you.
yes, I will help in the
I need 2d4 and a survival check.
I'll work on the survival check.
4.
Okay.
Is that 2,
That's 1 of them.
3?
And all survival checks are done at disadvantage.
Yep.
So if we assist,
The players must designate one party member to make the survival check on behalf of the group.
Can I do guidance?
Sure.
Guidance works.
14.
14.
Yes. Plus 5.
So, as I was saying, the mists sort of alter perception. What you think is not always what it seems like.
Yeah, I know we said we were going to go to the test, but I like going the opposite direction.
As you travel,
Giant circle.
oh hey, my owl can actually be used.
you travel roughly what you thought from looking at the mirror and everything, figuring out where you're going, and like rough estimate of distance. You think that you should be there. And as you are traveling, you do notice a band of 5 people walking in a single file across a distant bridge.
Hello up there!
Here it is.
That's okay. I was gonna ask.
Okay. I think so.
When you say that, they all stop, and one of them in the front.
Do they like move creepily?
All right, I don't hear the telltale signs of the needing of WD-40, so I think we're fine.
We're gonna send my owl in their direction just and try and see through.
Uh,
Up to a point.
Now, while he's looking through the owl's eyes, we spin around 17 times in 3 steps.
Oh god. Don't do that. Up to 100 feet away from him.
you can't see.
You can't see him? Okay, then I'll pop him
Just then, we remembered hearing a while back. Hello up there. One of us waving there.
back.
You know the way to the town.
One turns and like talks to one of the others, but you can't hear.
I'd like to-
And then they
Can I pull out that gilded spyglass and take a look to see if I can get any more detail out of the 5 just random shapes?
sure. Give me a perception check at disadvantage due to the mist.
All right, both of y'all are about to get grounded. That is a 17.
Shouldn't have to me.
You notice through the spyglass, you do notice that all of them have swords and pikes of some sort. They're all wearing cloaks, the cloaks are all tattered. But it looks like they're all wearing armor of some sort.
Adventure. That should be.
I did.
That should be moderate.
We should.
I think.
My gut feeling says nothing bad will happen.
And with that, I hand the 1,000 gold piece spyglass over to myself, Marcel Wallace.
Perception?
My perception is +4, but I have advantage on checks. +13.
Mine's
Plus
plus
10.
13.
Then my advantage is nothing.
Plus 10.
So
Let's go! Bertha doesn't think that.
And no, literally, it's a 1,000 gold
Bertha,
spyglass.
Bertha seeing is a good idea. Makes me second.
Bertha's on her way towards
Yes.
I'm thinking, yeah, it's like,
Oh.
you second guessing doubles down on our need to go up, Mr. Rings Bells.
And I will follow, flying right above Bertha.
As you get closer, the band fully stops. The front one Oh.
Hi.
And now that you get close enough,
Oh,
Warforged?
Yeah, what was?
you are so cool.
who are you?
Proceeds to spill my name out. Bertha. This is
One without. I don't really have a name.
Most.
Aerodonus. And Aerodonus is slightly unnerved because these are people made of metal. And druids not kind of wishy-washy.
I am. Let's see.
You're welcome. I'm merci.
I like
What
I like
are you doing?
We're here to find a particular artifact.
to save all of the universe.
All of the universes.
Yes.
And those.
The other adventurers with Mercy are also Warforged.
Unnamed.
They are holding back a little bit, whereas Mercy has like come forward.
Okay, so Mercy is the one with the top charisma.
Mhm.
We call them the Forte.
One without is kind of like flitting around. Just these guys are awesome. I wish they had these in the
So you are looking for
At the moment, it's trying to find the tent village.
Wouldn't it be cool if it was just the thing powering Mercy? And we find that out after we get super attached to them?
they are not the best.
Unfriendly towards you.
So that was a bad plan.
We saw a bridge. It's the only way across the river, yes?
No.
No.
There are many ways.
If you don't need to breathe, you can just walk through it.
I mean, I could fly over.
We are pilgrims.
What?
Pilgrims. We go and explore the great ruin of
Well, it just so happens that one of the things that we need apparently comes from.
And we need something called a docent.
so are hard to come by now.
There goes your renting them out idea.
We are looking for them as well.
Oh, well, it looks like we have a common goal.
A group of 5 becomes a group of 9 and 8.5.
Shall we travel together?
If you're okay with it.
I don't have a problem.
Is there anything semi-deceitful in
I was
Let's say-
I was gonna inside check.
Insight on this?
Give me an insight check.
These aren't at disadvantage too, correct?
These are normal.
16.
22.
23.
Bertha seems like they seem
Or they're just
great.
like, fuck yeah.
One without is going like they're great, but
It-
it's kind of
it's-
internally like.
It's very much one of those like you've never dealt with a Warforged before, so it seems legit.
Yeah.
It was just out of curiosity, did we spot any 2s in their
I mean-
speech pattern of 1s and 0s?
I mean, I know the face patterns of like. did and how they morphed, surely the something trends.
I don't know.
Very interesting. No, you can't, because you're a druid.
Have heavy emotions. If I can find a tree made of iron bark, maybe.
You are new to the area.
Very.
Just got here.
You are
Not-
looking for those that proves it. But it hence why we do our pilgrimage. Have you had any other running?
You were the first.
We just got here. I just stepped through a portal.
The Sirens are still hostile, but not too bad. You being of flesh, okay?
Um, yes, I'm still.
Defensive.
Yeah, I guess I'm still flesh.
We recommend avoiding the Lord of Blade.
Sound ominous.
They are other warforged like us.
I'm gonna guess they're sharper. Like
Don't
physic-
insult our new friend's
like
intelligence.
physically sharper, like spike blades.
We are friendly. They are very hostile, even to us too.
Sounds about right. Always something.
But the
One without takes off a boot.
really gonna hit me in the head with your Barbie dream house shaped heel.
If it's attached to my foot, it counts as an armed strike.
Fuck you, it glances off my bald head. Yeah.
I'm a monk. I can do it 3 times.
If you are traveling and we get separated, we recommend going in this general direction. There is a city. That is where we stay when we are not on our hill.
That general direction. Got it. Try to remember that. Everybody try to remember that.
Are there any hostile flying beings?
There are many hostile things.
So me flying up into the sky is probably not a good idea.
Flying snack pack.
I would not recommend.
A snack that wears a mask from without.
At this, when they're showing you the direction that you need to go,
With the windmill?
Can we see that windmill?
barely.
Windmill.
You know,
Okay.
I thought that one's shaped like an ultramarine.
These are the pilgrims.
Yep.
Which ones?
Looking through his eyes. Actually, no, they're all there. 1,
Oh.
2, 3,
Oh.
4.
I thought that was part of the rock.
Yeah, it was kind of like a rock.
It is not.
Yeah, on the off chance that we can bypass this whole docent thing, would you guys happen to know anything about a rod that looks like it could fit into these pieces?
Oh God, our sacred relic. It'd be funny if we were trying to.
Unfortunately, we have never seen anything.
We're the shop.
Wouldn't it be so much fun if we were now
I'd be okay with it.
Eh.
murder robos?
Probably not, actually.
They're pilgrims. They're obviously religious in some way.
So are the Inquisition.
The cultists. I don't know. I trust.
No one prepared for the Spanish robot position.
See, we're feeling good.
Curious if they got from our world have any.
Will you travel with us, or do you want to go else?
We don't really have a idea of any other way to go. So
If you want to go to the tent with the servants, you are welcome. But we will not.
Apparently, the tent city are filled with people that are racist against Warforged, so I'm good.
they still run into them.
I mean, if they're racist against Warforged, they'll be racist against an undead fairy.
Well, that's the Warforged or what caused this.
That sounds like fake news.
We did not cause this. We are just mere pawns used in a battle that was never won.
His havoc was left dead in space.
He's the battle that was never Warforged. Oh, that makes sense.
I don't know if that was in character.
That was in character.
Ah, I think I shifted the camera.
In the meantime, could you pass me a cookie, please?
You did.
Thank you.
Keep going.
Okay. Sorry.
Actually, perfect where it was.
Hmm?
That's perfect where it was. I'm on like me watching it, I'm actually on a slight delay. So it's one of those like I was gauging it based on like what was moving, and I'm like,
I'd say we go with them.
Sounds good. As we're traveling, I would like to ask him about what happened and why it was caused. If they're willing to talk.
I'm just gonna silently ponder what would happen if one without got inside one of them. You know about like Faye getting trapped inside rings of iron,
so
Don't.
right? Weird to think of.
Mercy is the others are very reluctant to talk at all.
Mhm.
Mercy though is they will talk, but it's one of those that there are a lot of times that they ignore you. It seems like they ignore you to begin with, and then they will just start rambling about the fact that the war was
Was 17 years ago. No one remembers the true start of it.
more than 17 years.
So questions. Why are your friends like? Why do your friends like not want to talk?
You've been walking with Mercy and 4 bombs. You have to adjust the radio speed.
Well, Mercy, at one of the points that you're traveling, Mercy goes, "We are heading to Balasa. Are you willing to join?"
I don't see.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we need something that comes from them, and there's a good enough place to start looking as any.
They asked us that like a few miles back.
Wait,
Didn't they ask if we'd accompany them to Colossi a few miles back?
No, they said that that's what they do. Is they go
Oh,
to
okay.
Colossus.
They just asked.
So now they're at a point where it would definitely be a fort.
Okay.
And you have to make the decision: are you going to join them?
I'm
Not
good
just
for it.
traveling with them for the time, but actually join them for their mission.
What are the fleshlights?
So
I mean,
basically, what you're headed, you were sort of headed this way. You got called. You saw them coming off of this hill.
I fucking up that.
I mean, it wasn't that bad if you're still going in the right direction.
Just takes longer.
I was looking like trying to get us towards the tents, and we went, nope, not that way.
Well, I mean, you still went that way because you went from
Okay.
here to here.
Okay.
just a little off course.
What's wrong? 45 degrees.
Yeah, because like it's not the correct footage, but like
Yeah.
you're not too far off of where you were. 67 versus 58.
And we'll let Mercy and his band of wonderful robo homies.
But basically, they travel a little bit further,
Okay.
and then they're going this
Okay.
Actually,
That way.
towards the side to the right.
and
It means more people to fight if things start trying to attack us. And
5 other bodies of fate. You think the rust monsters will really want us instead of them?
we don't know there are rust monsters.
I know, but I'm terrified already. I can only see like 400 feet away.
Looks like they're also made of wood underneath that. Do not. They are people of faith, just like we are.
Hey, what grade are you in? Kindergarten.
So as you are traveling with Mercy,
Yes.
they are. I need another survival check. Advantage.
oh,
And I also need another 4.
1.
3.
16 for the survival. Mercy knows the way.
It takes you roughly 4 hours to get there. Okay.
plus is it SAI or S?
COLOSSI.
Colossus. Like Colossus, but
Colossus.
Colossus replaced with I.
Instead of other dragons.
Like
Right.
cacti.
Like octopi, that kind of. I was just trying to make sure that.
What was once a massive bipedal war machine made of stone, metal, and wood now lies in ruin. Fragments of the mechanical titan lay scattered about, each piece as big as a barn. So this is the time.
I saw this guy.
Hey, look, it's Mercy.
I saw this one when
We are in the
Tasha was it Tasha and or
Yes.
liaison. Tasha and me.
So if you notice, this is a player here.
Oh, I thought
Very
that was
large.
Mercy back there. Where you just went.
No.
You're getting way too close to splitting the party in this picture.
That's
It's grabbing
cool.
onto another mountain.
Colossus was
No, no,
not
no.
a joke.
So when you see these spires,
Yeah. It's grabbing onto one of the other spires.
Yeah.
While it's leaning. Dude, and there's waterfalls and everything. It's pretty. Probably one of mine. When in doubt, blame Jesse.
It's all Jesse's fault.
Um,
One without Kyle. Blame Jesse. Parents feel engaged.
We're now frightened of me.
Fuck off.
I need a D4
You roll this stuff.
and one person in the group needs to make an investigation check.
Me.
I rolled a 4 on the D4. And just a regular, or
Just an investigation.
That's your average.
You're so extra.
You and the 5 pilgrims are all crawling through the colossi. It takes about 4 hours, and you reconvene, and there is, you know, you're showing off the things that you found that were odd here and there. And you do happen to find, as you're showing off what you have, one of the pilgrims stops and it.
Can talk.
And at this, Mercy comes over and goes, "Ah, you found things."
look at that.
Unfortunately, this one is not working.
How do you tell?
We are watching.
It's kind of pretty.
Just an eye to it? So if we can't use this, get this to
We take the relic. And Mercy puts it into a pouch.
we just got chipped out of like 5,000 gold.
Probably.
Well, when they do that, I'd like to try and keep like make note of where on their body that is, just in case.
I think of my passive perception.
Oh, would my character really know that your passive perception is 30 fucking million? Yeah, my passive perception's
We hope to bring the ghost back.
What happened to them that caused them to be so rare?
They are very powerful. They run the Colossus.
Oh.
In a place where magic is definitely not working right, something like that would probably.
we are flesh things. We can become living batteries.
Is
with all of our
there-
magic.
Only ever like one docent per colossi, or would there be many?
Most of the time. There is only one. If it does not,
With that, we've been traveling with Mercy for a bit. Were they lying about it being inactive?
give me a insight check.
13.
It is a shame that we have not found. We have searched 3 colossi on this pilgrimage, and this is the first we find. We thank you for giving us this precious relic.
So
I'm
even
not
though it's
terrified.
not active, what do you do with that?
We hope to someday bring them back to restore the promise.
If we get separated and find one, how would we know if it's active?
You will.
Fun.
It'd be cool if we accidentally found out that they can be charged. They can be charged not only with arcane magic. Holy nature. Oh, arcane?
Yeah.
Nice.
Shall we continue on the pilgrimage?
Onward!
We are not far from you.
What?
Yes.
Yes. Is that your town or your city?
Yes.
Are we safe to go there?
It is a place of pilgrims and those who want to escape.
So it's a safe.
Shall we head to the next?
I don't see why not. What time of day is it?
At
Part 1, being honest.
it's definitely getting late in the day. Again, with the mist, it is that harder to tell. But you've been traveling roughly 12 hours.
I'm very good there. And I look down at him, and I look at Mercy, and the Goodberry?
We do not need to eat.
Neither do I. I don't know why I did this. This tastes awful.
That's gonna be great. It's like llama spread. One berry fills a man's stomach for an entire day. How many did you eat? 12.
As long as it's not.
One type one would help.
I need 2 d4s,
You sign.
and I need a survival check. At disadvantage.
3.
Just gets worse and worse, man.
It's going this way. One die is going up. The other one.
10 for the
10.
survival.
As you are wandering, you notice through the mist 3 human features start to come through. One is taller than the others, but it is definitely another band of.
I know it's Marcel, who now has.
Are they like this?
They're not too far off.
Here's the spyglass just to make sure.
Okay.
Disadvantage.
How far out are they?
This is perception.
Yes.
Guidance.
They're not too far because the mist definitely, like, it's one of those you can see the shapes.
But they are farther than 30 feet.
Yeah.
Okay, so detect thoughts. It's not snow.
Even with a 2, with guidance in mind, it is a 19.
Holy shit.
It would have been a straight roll because of spyglass gives you help, but anyways.
23.
Through the spyglass, you're able to make out the fact that it is 2 halflings and an orc.
And orchids, 2 snacks.
There are 2 halflings and an orc.
What color are they?
What color are Eberron orcs?
We may have found you a replacement for Marcel.
Bertha would be sad.
Male orc sees Marcel's like, I see what you like it.
Are you doing anything?
I told them, it's 2 halflings and an orc.
At this, all the Warforged sort of slink off.
Even Mercy?
I follow Mercy and them to lead because they know the slam better. So I'll slink off with them. Keeping those 3 still within sight.
Stand here, I guess.
Okay.
Bertha goes with him.
I'm not saying you don't stop. So.
my God.
Can I hide behind Marcel? That's die, so probably probably 16 or so. Yeah, 16. Stealth.
Okay.
Which maybe the mist helps with that. I don't know.
As you wait there, eventually the orc has taken the lead, and they walk up. Let's see, it's this one. Yep. And she,
Oh,
hello, adventurers.
no.
I see you are out in the wastes. Can we help you?
We're trying to get to Eos.
Ah. Our village has been, unfortunately, occupied.
As in from a hostile force.
There are a lot of rogue warforged that have decided to take place in our village.
Rogue warforged.
We are the turquoise spear. I am Kalith.
Peeks out from behind Marcel. One without.
The others you were traveling with, where did they go?
I'm going to cast Pass Without a Trace. Hopefully. Because we don't know what this is going to do. As soon as I find it, there it is. Duration. And specifically, I am choosing the other 5 Warforged to myself.
Okay.
Just next to you.
Well, I slunk off with them.
That's
I think that. No, I'm not so sure. Where
right.
did
Quite
they?
sure where you went.
Nope.
It's kind of
I-
watching for your approach.
Why? Why did they hide? They didn't hide from us.
Oh, no.
Being nice enough to us.
What are you talking?
We. Wait. Where's our knives?
Oh, it's your stuff check.
Roll for stealth.
Yeah.
With the miss, is this still straight roll?
For stealth,
Yes.
yes.
Okay.
The only reason that it's not that you don't get advantage is because they're used to it.
Okay.
They live.
I was making sure. 28, so 31.
Oh, just pass.
I have no idea where they went.
I have a +3 with the 10. So I rolled an 18, which becomes 28 plus 3 is 3.
And now I kind of feel like they're being followed.
27 for the Warforged.
Sweet.
I do know where
Because
they are.
pass without traces.
Plus
10.
10.
Right.
Yeah. Miss seemed to get a little bit heavier over this weird ditch.
They were our guides to the US, but that's, I'm not sure where they went. Actually,
They kind of just pulled back and now they're gone.
Abandoned.
Did they kidnap Eridonis? Were they evil all along?
don't think.
If they were Warforged, it is very possible.
Sweet, we found the Warforged racists.
Our town is not too far from here. You will not make it before.
So indeed. So it's occupied for you. Would we still be able to walk in, or would they be hostile to us?
All the Warforged are hostile, are they not?
I'm not sure. We're coming into this area.
I just.
So, what are you out here doing?
We're looking for something called a docent.
Yes. He doesn't Magnelius. Good. What are you looking for?
We are on a mission to stop a cult, and there's an object that needs a docent. His magic is weird here, apparently.
I'd gladly give you one, but as I said, the stockpiles are Magnelius. And unfortunately, the rogue Warforged would keep us from getting to them.
I feel like we have been thrust into a conflict that we are not equipped to deal with.
By rogue, do you mean not slaves?
Yeah.
Wait, what do you mean rogue? Yeah, that's a good point.
The Warforged are supposed to listen to our commands.
So, what? Are they slaves?
Weapons. That's the name. Warforged. They're designed to fight and listen to the commands of their commanders.
Telepath
Dog, if I was playing Barnabas.
telepathically to Marcel. I'm like, so we don't trust these people, do we?
Well, we are strangers in a strange land, so we will definitely try to stay away from conflicts.
Now, if you'll excuse me, we need to go figure out where our friend ran off to.
He probably went to, he ate those good berries, and I don't know, last time he felt weird. So he's probably off.
Right, you guys aren't resistant to poisons.
One second. And she like goes over to the two halflings, and she like motions for them to walk away for a second. And she comes back.
I'm gonna try and keep eyes on the halflings. I can see them.
They don't go too far.
Well, it's because I'm with the warhordes.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if like they're gonna get into where it's heavily
Yeah.
scared and I can't see them. Right.
She walks back over to you and she. So you're out cruising. I unfortunately can't. I'd be very grateful.
What kind of help you need?
I'm looking for some items.
Hmm.
I'm very good at finding things. So what are these items?
Well, one is my purse full of gold. If I can find it, my band of people would be able to live and purchase items more freely and be able to take care of anything that we need, food, rations, so on. The other one is some magic items. And if it's found out that they're lost, I fear that the band will not take kindly to it. And I might be removed from office.
That would be unfortunate.
And not in a polite way.
I can imagine.
Like,
So
remove you in the same way that they removed her.
We try not to speak of things. We have gone through enough.
So these lost items, did you lose them or did someone make them?
In the aftermath of the day of mourning, it was found missing.
How long ago was Day of Mourning?
We are very much not.
Strangers and straight.
Let's see here. Does not tell me that. Yeah.
Sure, my appearance makes known you're definitely not from here.
Should the halflings show up? I can drop this phone, Curtis. Put up silence and let the five blenders do their job. I won't use fire because they're flammable. I'll just make it to where no one can hear their screams.
The ring that you gave me,
Yes.
the advantage, how long was that?
It lasts until your next edition.
Okay.
Or until you,
Because
you will have that until we.
it's like the gift of alacrity is only so I've lost that.
Okay. Oh, interesting.
Oh, good.
Wait, what if we equip Mercy? Like,
So somebody replied to it because there's multiple people that are asking this question.
Nice.
Um,
18,000 years ago.
I hate
On
that
the
voice
day.
you use, by the way. It's creepy as fuck.
I am your personal robot.
You're a
Honestly,
speaking spell.
honestly, it's very difficult to do because you have to speak while breathing in.
Yeah.
Hello. It's
Ooh.
A-R.
okay. It has only been roughly 7 months.
And it's been missing a phone.
After a war, it is hard to keep things together.
So the war was that recent.
You tell me.
Okay. New Year.
Do you consider 7 months to be recent?
For war, yes.
For any battle? More than a day is still 2 years.
Well, then, yes. What are these magic items? I want to look.
What? Part of magic?
Yeah. What are these magic items?
Um,
Don't let the thoughts get to you.
Doug, if I don't let the intrusive thoughts win, I don't get thoughts.
You
I
don't get
share-
thoughts ever.
I share one brain cell with a conglomerate of people, and it's not been my turn in like 10 years. I have 2 brain cells, and they fight for 3rd place. Okay, wheel is spinning. The hamster is dead.
You know what's funny? So my friends and I said something about hamsters dying. I think, like
You
in
know
our
what's funny?
heads.
Animals die.
No,
Oh,
the hamsters in our head dying.
Yeah, wheel is spinning with the hamster's dead.
Jesus, I love this book for the fact that it does not tell you what it is.
what the magic items are?
Yeah.
Okay.
It just says that she's missing.
I guess they're just any random magic item we come across. We just keep it.
Well, basically, what she's saying to you is the fact that, like, she's scared that if they don't find the money soon, she's going to lose her life. And she's trying to, like,
And
Desperately.
considering how anti-warport she is, she might lose her life here in the next 10
um,
And that's all
They
because
might be
of
peaceful.
one without.
she goes, "We don't have much. Would you like some rations for your travels?"
We have some. Would you like some questions?
Thank you, but we are able to fend for ourselves.
I don't need the food I'm carrying, but they insist I do it anyways.
Tiny pack.
If you need our help or need any assistance, we are not far. Our camp is just over
Understands.
Okay. 2 factions, one of which we definitely don't like. I think
Maybe shades of gray on both sides, just to be fair.
I think I understand their
That's
motivations.
the warport she ended up.
Their motivations are their land was destroyed and they are lashing onto the only thing that they can claim.
Creators blaming the created.
creators blaming the creations for violating the second law of robotics, which is they are not supposed to harm their creators.
Mm-hmm.
Also, the first law, which is they're supposed to obey their creators.
Yeah, and they fled.
So at this, Khalif and the others turn and start to head back in the direction they came.
I think we
The
Our
talking
law-
about the laws of robotics.
Shall not harm, shall not disobey. Yeah.
And then the third one is they must preserve their own existence unless it would violate the first or second law. Whereas
Which means these warforged have gone way out.
first law of robotics is they cannot harm a human or through an action allow a human to come to harm.
This is what happens when you give AI free will.
Second is they cannot disobey a human unless it would violate the first law. And the third is they must preserve their own existence unless it would violate the first or second law.
So you continue on your trip with Mercy.
Yeah, I was gonna say whenever they are in the mist, I will turn because my passive does see the warforged. I just didn't see him.
After they leave, you hear the most unsettling thing you can hear in this is a child just doing sing-song voice.
Yes.
Immediately goes to punch you.
Oh no, I'm throwing that voice. It sounds like that tree over there, and I'm walking up. Hey guys,
So I see them walk up, and then I see them, and I'm like,
you see them walk up, and I'm behind you going, "How's it going?"
I can see you. The road. The road. The road.
So I see now why they do not like you. They're kind.
You were escaping.
So anything else you'd like to tell us about this conflict between your nations?
Yeah.
It's
You just don't
interesting.
want to obey the basically slave masters.
By commands. By commands. We are still free thought.
Makes sense.
They seem to think there's a
Rules were
Yeah,
put
they
in
said
place
you
to be
are-
broken.
They're saying that your people are occupying the town.
Could be the by rogue they mean the lady ones.
no. They specifically said all warforged.
That's fair.
Are not warforged evil?
Are not all warforged hostile, which definitely does not seem to be the case.
Warforged were designed for war. War is over. We are no longer in war. Thus, why are there commands?
They got
But
the,
not war?
they found the loophole for the first and second law.
Mm-hmm.
Because theirs
They
had a
found
conditional
self-preservation.
theirs had a condition built in.
Yeah,
For war.
You get to the town, and there's a
Yeah.
yeah, take off your chest.
You ever seen the art of the like robot with guns, and he's in like the woods with like a butterfly on his finger because there's no war anymore.
Bastion from Overwatch.
Yeah, pretty much.
Pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little bird that follows him
We may not want to journey in that direction.
That is fine. It is getting to be time for you to rest.
Go into a stasis.
Yeah, do you rest?
No. Warforged are not required to rest.
They have to stay motionless for 6 hours for the conscious, I think.
Yeah, let's set up.
Mhm.
You get it. Think like a robot for a second. You sitting and watching, you're not resting. You're still active on duty,
But-
watching.
But do they dream of electric sheep?
I mean, I guess in that case, they wouldn't consider what I do rest either, which is just sitting motionless like a doll for 4 hours. I mean, you can't really tell with the mask. I look like a toy.
Well, so like the way that it's worded for Warforged, they can do it. Well,
Wait, does it say that they can do menial tasks?
they can't
power
do
down.
menial tasks, but they can. They don't power down.
Well,
So
yeah,
it's that concept
It's
of
stasis where they're completely aware of their surroundings.
yeah. So it is the like they sit still
It's like the
and monitor,
homunculus.
and they are perfectly aware of what's going on. They just don't move.
It's like Charlie's homunculus that stood
Yeah.
watch for us while we slept.
Yeah, it's still awake.
Where's the
It's still
last one?
there. It's just it doesn't.
They just
Whatever
pull out their
it
moonlight
was.
panels.
It was a battle pet.
Power saving mode, not
I don't know what it was
Not
actually
hibernation.
called, but I thought it was a battle
Pokemon.
which again
pet.
is
Metal.
similar to how it is worded for the reborn. So,
But it looked like a red panda.
I'm pretty sure.
So
So
You
shiny
finished?
Pikachu.
you guys take a long rest
Yeah.
Yes.
and wake up in the morning.
That's-
The Warforged have not moved. They have set up perimeter around you, and it almost seems like they were statues.
Sweet.
Ooh.
Some of them
He has
don't
a
have.
sword.
No. It's just Mercy has
Yeah.
that.
He
pike.
has a pike and a longsword.
Some of them don't have any weapons.
They've got those staffs with handles.
This should be interesting. His normal morning ritual is to cast Gift of Blackberry on himself. It's a divination spell. So,
Sweet. Now we get to the third type. Alright, so now we're down to like conversion and evocation. Fuck. 90% of my stuff is.
that could be certain parts of it's not even just limited to school.
Okay, I need you. You do get to do this. Hold on, ready? Where is it?
So if they're sound and they're powering back up.
You learn a secret. Put down that you have a secret, a power of secret. First time you got one. That's the reason
Yeah.
I forgot.
Which interaction caused the secret?
The one with
We learned the secret of them missing shit.
well, it's also enough money that's missing that it to pay.
Arcane.
So the weird people that didn't like you, they mentioned missing money.
Money means nothing to us.
Yeah, I figured.
Was there like mass looting after the day of mourning?
Many of the civilians would loot each other.
All right.
It was common for them to take from their dead and sell to others.
Well, that's just rude. Dead people need things too.
They're gonna use it
Let's say it's not that.
and haven't come back. Oh, let me bury you with this multi-million-dollar necklace. Just a fine line between the year gang, between grave robbing and
Don't use it as I have anything to say about it.
So give me an insight check.
the one that goes and gets it.
The people just
Insights.
22.
Please be 21. No. Ruin the ladder system.
It's a 9.
oh.
So 9.
So the other three have every time that Mercy talks about either the fighting or any of the like pre day of mourning, gets sort of melancholy.
Not a fan of the things that they're required to do, I'm gonna guess.
They have PTSD. They do not have nostalgia. WD-40 leaking out of your eye.
I think it's oil.
I do, but I do.
Will give us in any point so far prying questions.
It is not that your questions cause me to have pain, as I have none. I just feel sadness for the loss of my friend.
Understand that?
They have gone missing, and they were one of my followers.
Okay.
A friend
Mercy
and
has
a
followers.
soldier.
Mercy has followers. Mercy is robot.
She is general.
My friend was a tempter. Filch was the best.
Coach. Were they just lost in the conflict?
They
Just
went-
missing in action.
Missing during the day of mourning.
Robots also have friends.
I dare not speak what I
Filch is a squid himself.
Hmm?
Filch is a squid himself.
Which one?
What?
Total.
I've never cashed in on the first one.
We want to save them for the big.
The other fun part is you missed like 5 of them in the last chapter.
Look, we were focused, okay? What we were focused on is questionable, but we were focused.
Definitely not about the mission.
The dog.
No, we had to get that dog back.
Thing is if you would have asked the right questions, the dog had a secret.
Are
I'm
you?
gonna guess the captain did too.
The captain did. So did.
Was it the halfling?
The snarky gift.
No, not
The slide?
the halfling was one, but the problem is you sort of knew it but didn't. Because you have to get them to actively state it.
And did the slot have one?
Yes.
Of course.
If you would have asked questions in that poker match.
You could have got one from the elf, one from the slide. You could have got one from the cook.
Hey, what do you actually have in those barrels? Moonshine.
Actually, yeah.
What the
Really?
fuck?
And they were hiding it because the rest of the group, that was part of it.
Oh no, they told us that.
Well, so then there's more to that of the
Yeah.
fact that they knew the fact that that was part of the problem. They actually actively knew that the crew was drunk
Oh,
at the time of the pirates' attack,
gotcha. And
which
that
is now why they were hiding it.
for your punishment, I give you withdrawals.
The Figaro, his secret was he knew something about the. I don't remember exactly, but it was basically like a thing involving the rod and the pirates.
Hmm.
The fact that they drew each other like a call.
Yeah.
There was a lot of stuff that like little tidbits. All you got to do is ask the right question.
But keep in mind, we're players. We're dumb.
Yeah, I know.
We have problems with third grade puzzles.
Well, that's also this one makes it easy because everybody's perfectly like as long as you are nice to them, they're open.
Yeah.
Because let's be honest, you traveled over half a day with a bunch of robots and you weren't hostile to them and you saw what everybody else was saying about them. So the next morning it's like, yeah, you're cool. You didn't get us killed.
Make the mist cover a little bit heavier.
So
I was ready to murder two halflings.
you make yourself to the next Colossi
Woo!
and start your search. I need a D4 and
Wait, 84?
a single D4. So that you guys know what you are doing here. The D4s are your timers.
Oh,
How many hours you are spending.
Well, that was a 1 hour timer. Then.
Okay, so you have 1 hour. Give me a investigation check.
Oh, dude.
that is 30.
30. Okay. You find another docent.
Does this one appear any different?
Did you guys ever mention to Mercy about supposedly the town that was from having a bunch of docents?
Oh, no.
Mention that?
Well, we show them the docent, but we can.
Kind of bring it up casually in context, I would think.
Yeah.
So,
Sad robot, chill robot.
What?
Talking about the French robot.
Draw me like one of your friends here.
And drunk robot.
did they say that they had it at the camp?
When you find the docent, they again. All right.
Speaking of, the town that the orc was from has like tons of them.
Apparently.
It's one of those.
We have collected
Any of them active?
not.
Is this one active?
It is not.
Good rating on the silver docents. I mean, the chick orc lady already lost a whole bunch of stuff. What's a handful of things missing?
Well, it's the town the wolf we were talking about.
That
Oh,
the original city,
Yes.
not the camp, not the tent.
yo, what if the magic items were lost for active docents?
We just find them buried, placed.
What was walking up on us?
You know,
There's something that's making footsteps in
Yes,
the music. I'm like, what the fuck is walking up on us?
it's probably the fact that you're supposed to have.
Oh, hey, look, there's a fox. Let's follow it. Maybe that's where the treasure's buried.
Clever. Like
Skyrim.
Oh! Yeah.
I keep forgetting about that thing every time I see a fox. They deserve to die. They're both equal 100.
They're
They're
cute.
not like rabbits, where you have to have like.
But the foxes are cute.
Yeah, they look better dead.
So-
My spear.
You start to leave the Colossus.
Each ration.
Not ration.
Oh,
Do not ration.
Bless you. So if he wants more. Hey, window.
okay. I know it's on this.
Yep. I need 2d4 and your survival check here.
3.
Well, I can't get any lower than this.
Yep.
Because I didn't get guidance on it. That's a 6. It physically cannot get lower.
And the 2 and the 3.
I rolled a 2 and a 1.
Oh no, no.
Oh, my apologies. That was just these dice, too.
Okay. They give you the choice to continue going to other colossi. And from the top of this one that you are on currently here,
Mhm.
you can make out these two.
It's still early in the day, so why not just go to the other one?
It's only been about 4 hours of travel.
I'm assuming you're going to the one over there, and that's the one near the angry people.
Our pilgrimage takes us where it takes us.
Let's go to that.
Which one are we headed to?
The one laying down looks like a
He looks depressed.
supposed
The one that's asleep, face up.
No, it's like
What was your Okay, so 3 and a 2. So after you have traveled roughly 5 hours, and you thought you should be there by now.
You run face first into one. That's a big ass fire stick.
As you are going through some scorched thickets,
Oh, these are giant trees that are just carbon now?
Yeah.
Like you set the Red Moon Forest on fire. Awesome.
yep,
Oh, it's not mid. We're looking through smoke.
you see 3 more what look like warforged coming out of the from behind the thickets, and they instantly their hands turn into fists and blades pop out.
Those are the blade ones.
I need initiative.
how many hours has it been?
5. Sweet. Well, since you woke up, 9.
Hey, you get
You
advantage.
still have advantage.
Like it lasts.
Yes.
Okay.
Opposite side of the dice. Actually, give one creature you touch, including possibly self-advantage on the next initiative roll, and the creature makes. It ends immediately after the roll, or if I use this feature again.
Okay, so that's that. Low, probably.
Find out about all the questions about magic. Oh yeah, I haven't tried necromancy yet. Without seeing a die.
25 to 20.
25.
22.
20. Just straight up.
20.
Sweet, we're in
Mine's
order.
a 14.
14. Okay, so
Not bad.
companions are pretty low. Bertha, what is your dexterity?
It is not great, but it's well. Hold on. The screen is acting great. +1.
What's the
Sports.
That's 12.
what's your wisdom?
That would be a 17.
Okay. Well then. Marcel, you're up.
Assuming that these are hostile.
Oh, they're advancing with blades out.
Cool.
Do you want me to make it very obvious that it's
Do the march.
How far are they?
roughly 60 feet?
Then I will go ahead and use my bonus action to steady aim. Give myself advantage on the next attack. Now I'm going to attack. There's a 25.
Uh,
Oh, where's my... I'm gonna add a superiority die just in case for menacing attack. So you have to add a d8. Oh wait, no, never mind. Wrong thing.
Check.
So that is 14 for 30 damage. 30 damage.
This will be the last time I ever play with some of us.
Paradox.
Eridonis is going to fire a guiding bolt at the one advancing in front.
Okay.
Evocation. That does anything.
Nope.
A 22.
That hits.
18 radiant. And following it up with his Starry Archer form, which is going to fire off a luminous arrow.
Okay.
And advantage. A 24 to hit.
That hits.
Or 12 radiant. Be sure it's just. Oh, 17. My apologies. It's +5. So it's 17 radiant damage on that instead of 12.
Bertha, it's not your turn.
Not the answer.
Wondered. The one in the back. Moves forward. And the what looks like a sword and it's coming out of its hand miniaturizes a little bit and becomes slender and more like a javelin, and it shoots it out at Aranalis.
Oh,
They just hurl stars.
yeah.
I am an anime protagonist.
19.
That hits.
It does this 2 more times. That's Jesus. 19 and 14.
14 misses.
Okay. So it hits you twice.
Just got stabbed in my shoulders.
It's better than that.
Oh, great. Are they like the pain, like the rods from
I need you to give me a strength check.
Oh. Oh, God, I've been impaled.
Check.
Doesn't matter if it's a check or something. That's 8.
You are now prone. The first one does 15
Oh,
piercing
and the
damage.
second hit is at disadvantage. It's ranged. Really?
For the
It was how many?
Pacers.
How much?
15.
All right.
Uh, 18 piercing for the second. So the reason that if it's the creature that this creature, if it hits you because it is a warforged,
Oh,
it knows where you are,
okay.
even though it's prone to you.
That's
Because so it does not get its disadvantage. Now
That's cool.
its companions
Yeah.
do get disadvantage because you are now prone. But because it's the one that did it, you are still its target.
And so, in turn, if they hit their first attack, it's not disadvantage.
Exactly.
Cool.
They are. It's pretty funny.
That's cool.
And then as a bonus action,
It hits 3 shots as its normal action.
that's an action.
That's cool.
Um.
Hey, when this character dies, it's
Well, these are special warforged.
oh yeah.
They're not your standard.
These ones
Uh,
didn't get their protocol taken down. Robotic law number 1. Robotic law number 1.
actually, it's gonna hold its bonus action. Bertha, you're up.
Okay, they're still 60 feet away.
The one is 30 feet away.
The ones that are 60 feet away in a 10-foot sphere need to make a con save.
10-foot radius here?
Yeah.
So 20 feet.
Yeah. Need to make contacts?
Yes.
Okay.
Give them so much hash. This is a mistake.
Con save? What is this about?
Shatter.
I think there's something special about
Constructs.
constructs with shatter.
It's worth a shot.
I think
No, like I think there's something extra with shatter. Keep reading the spell description with shatter just in case.
a creature made of inorganic material such as stone, crystal, or metal has disadvantage on this saving throw.
Okay, so the first one
I
19.
That's a pass.
And the second one,
think it's still take out.
It's not one.
15.
That's a thing.
Okay.
Nice.
What happens if they pass or fail?
Full damage.
Does half as much damage when successful.
Okay.
Means 20 total damage. 10 for that one. It's thunder. Very
Sound
loud.
damage.
You alerted the Colossus.
They might not like these guys either.
Right.
And
What?
Uh-oh.
The other ones.
Uh-oh.
So that, yeah.
These two. Uh-oh.
I'm pinned to the ground. If they walk up, I'm dead. Someone under this person a long time. They look almost identical.
I can see that.
I can just see vague color.
I got this one.
So both of them that just took the damage, you see them lean down closer to the ground, and all of a sudden they bounce, and they're both in front of you.
Thank God that didn't get terminal velocity chaplains in my back.
Well, welcome
Never
to
mind.
as they land the arm blades.
Oh, they're in front of him?
Like who's the front person?
I mean, you're kind of all there.
Wait, did you two not move up? I mean, I'm definitely not in the front.
Mercy. Because they were leading us.
Fuck. Right.
Because I can just fire off both of these abilities from 120.
Yeah, I think you would have
You did.
Oh yeah, I would have been in front because I'm doing
I
the
think it'll be
survival.
Yeah.
Marcel and Bertha just based on
I'm doing the survival roll, so I'll be in front.
I was
Okay, so-
right behind them.
Marcel and Adonis.
Well, you're prone.
Swing.
Um,
Terminal velocity. I am prone, so all melee attacks have advantage. See, what's cool about Rude? They don't get access to this.
Feels wrong.
Right?
25 to hit.
Oh yeah.
Um,
Please don't use the cursed black dice on me.
$13 slashing on that one.
Mm-hmm.
You still look good.
21 to hit.
That's a hit.
13 slashing. Oh, this might be a miss.
See a 17.
17 exactly.
That hits. But now I'm
9 slashing.
not 19.
So that's the first scout that landed in front of you.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus Christ.
Okay,
I don't like these
vivify
guys.
you if I still want to do diamonds.
26.
That hits.
Man, they did say stay away from them.
12 slashing.
Yep.
24.
Yep.
Oh, damn.
12 slashing. And then instead of hitting you a third time, you see him put his hand in the sand and then pull it back out. There's nothing there. One without.
All right.
Guess who's about to take off like a fucking rocket?
So
Hey, guess what's on the sand now? A lot of red. A
if I
lot.
fly into a position where I am within, can I fly into a position where I'm within 10 feet of all of the Warforged, but not within 5 feet?
Yep.
Okay, so I'm going to do that.
Oh, wait, no, not all of them.
Wait.
Because one of them is 30 feet away.
Okay, so then the two that are on Eridonis.
Okay.
And then, as a bonus action, I am going to unleash my arms of the astral self.
Man.
So, I'm so sorry. Eridonis, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw. Unless your phone puts you more than 10 feet away from me.
7.
Okay.
What is it? Dexterity save?
Yep. It's for minuscule damage, but it's damage.
Pretty much.
The first one's a 14.
Fail.
Second one is a 24.
This is basically what just happens.
Oh wait, no, it's creatures I can choose. So Eridonis, you actually don't take this damage because it's creatures I can
Sweet.
choose.
Thank you.
I was gonna say that seems.
As a small cloud of spectral hands erupts from my body.
Okay.
The one that failed takes 3 force damage,
God, his JoJo stand is erupting.
and
Fast takes none.
to my knowledge, yes. 30 saving throw or take force damage equal 2 rolls of your martial art dice. Yeah. For 10 minutes, the spectral hands hover near. You determine appearance, to banish early, blah, 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 blah. I can use my wisdom modifier and place a strength for strength checks and strength saving throws. I can use my spectral arms to make unarmed strikes. When I make unarmed strikes with the arms, my reach is 5 foot greater than normal. And the unarmed strikes you make with the arms can use your wisdom modifier and place a strength or dexterity. And their damage type is force.
Okay.
So, with that, I am going to make an unarmed strike on one of them.
Look at DC. Perfect scene.
One definitely looks more damaged than the other.
Well, I'm going to focus on that one. That's going to be 6 plus. That's 15, I believe. Does that hit?
15?
Yeah. And that completes my turn. For now. If I have any more movement, I'm going to move like. I choose to stay out of melee range. I mean, I'm already out of melee range, but like to make sure I'm out of melee range.
Mercy and the other warforged that were with you
Point and
all
laugh.
back away.
Fuck it. You have a javelin, Mercy.
Martha?
Are we not supposed to attack them? Say that to Mercy.
You must defend yourself.
Cool. Yourself.
And when they retreat in a way that, like,
As a group.
yeah,
You said there's one more injured than the other
yes,
of those two that are on.
yes.
Okay. Aiming at that. Still haven't moved, so shooting from there. So that is a 26. And I'm going to use my superiority die to do a menacing attack. Need to make a wisdom save. Maybe he's still alive.
Wisdom save.
Mm-hmm.
24.
I get to add the damage to it. So.
Oh, wait, wisdom save.
Yeah.
27.
Nice. Okay. So, 30 damage to that. Um, and can't really do anything else.
Okay. So you physically attacked it? But you were up.
No. I would have. My bonus actually disengaged to shoot.
Okay.
So, you want to re-roll those?
Well, before I just thought of something.
Mm-hmm.
Give me a dexterity saving throw.
17?
Then that didn't work. So, is that the end of your turn?
Get that bonus.
Aerodonus. Well, you're prone. So you have.
Am I pinned, or can I stand up?
You can stand up.
Cool. I would like to stand up. Use my action to take disengage.
Well, okay. So start your turn in a certain area.
Yep. With that thing in the ground.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's what I was checking on you. I need you to give me a dexterity saving throw. This is before you stand up.
I believe that's going to be a 14. Let me double. Yes, 14. Aha, Sonic Punch. It does 32 damage.
Something
Yeah, but I rolled shit for a lot of it. You got lucky on that one. All of a sudden, you feel an electric pulse
Oh,
go through your body.
Yep.
You take 18 lightning damage. If you weren't already prone, you would be now.
Damn.
In
That's
one,
what you saved on.
in one circular round, you did 110 damage.
Oh, I know.
Thankfully, one attack missed.
So now you can stand.
Cool. I stand, which takes 15 feet of my movement, so I have 15 remaining.
Yep.
My action is to disengage. My
Okay.
bonus action will be to change my constellation form
Okay.
to that of dragon, which gives me a flying speed of 20 and I can hover.
Okay.
15 feet straight up.
So they both get attack.
Disengaged.
Okay.
So I'm just 15 feet in the air above,
That's fine.
which is awesome because I also know that they can shoot. Yeah, now there's like dragon wings.
Like you fly up past one without, and they're just like.
For the one in the back,
Mm-hmm. Yep.
With their nuts.
yeah.
And that took my entire turn to use, so I couldn't use anything to heal. Dude, I already used a 6 level. Here it comes.
27.
That hits. Flop. I wasn't prepared to get stuck.
17.
And I'll also be taking 2 death saving throws because falling 15 feet from the air is fall damage. I'm unconscious.
That's all. Really? Yeah.
Oh, so it's only if a melee
It's
attack.
yeah.
Yeah, it's an attack. It's not.
Okay. Because like fall damage would be melee damage. It's an impact.
But it's not.
But it's not a weapon. It's not an attack.
It's
just-
okay. There's only
It's environmental damage.
8 more attacks coming at me.
Shit.
I'm only allowed 2 chapters per character.
You're honest.
Revivify.
I got rid of it. You have the diamonds for it.
He has.
There it is.
I also.
I was planning on stealing from him.
Wouldn't it be hilarious if I left that bag of jewels over at Sigil's place? Over
Wow.
at Sigil?
Marcel. 18.
This.
23.
Shield.
And then you hear from the one in the back, remove them. And this one of the ones that's standing there, and stabs down into Paradox. That isn't a melee attack. At advantage. Melee. Gonna swap over to see if they hit. I'm sure it does. 19 to hit. So that's 2. Yep.
Dead.
Kills me.
That's a bonus action for him, by the way. It's 2.
Command.
Yeah.
Hey! We need to get rid of these things now.
Bertha, you're up.
I know the backup character at least.
I got a couple of
You
them.
may not need that just yet.
Dude, I could bring in one of my favorite characters. Like the character I have like second most fun ever playing. That got everybody at the table laughing. I could bring in Balthazar the Bear from this. The carnival hand strongman.
Ooh, I think he's dead.
Yeah. I'm not real sure what to do in this situation.
It's okay, you guys have 10 rounds.
You need a counter.
I got it.
I mean, if it comes down to it, I can use Raise Dead.
Yeah.
I think I have 1 diamond big enough for Raise Dead.
Alright.
Also have
Anyways, Bertha, it's your turn.
Guiding bolt. And what level is this? 6th level.
There are 3. One's further back, the other 2 are right on top of Aerodonus's.
So one of them that's real close to him is real messed up.
Yes.
I'm gonna go for that one.
I'm now considered an object, which means a mimic can turn into me.
Please be good to me, guys. Please be good to me. 16 plus 8.
24.
Yeah.
That hits. It's good.
How much do it have? God. Alright.
Okay.
You legit like even with the plus like it moved from the 12 to the 17. I'm like okay, and then like went up by 20, went up by 10, then went up by 20, and then went up by 30, and I'm like 105 out of 106.
Damn.
That would have been 29 damage.
Damn.
Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. So the one still standing.
I'm like 15 feet above.
I'm like 15 feet. Oh, I'm like 15 feet. Oh.
I don't think they can fly. And I think the one in the back is the one with the range attack.
Okay. I think.
The one at Eridonis, again, its legs drop down into sort of a squat position, and it leaps.
Hi, they know Frogger.
It leaps like right past me.
They're hydraulics.
Well, it's going for what it knows is the most dangerous, which is you.
Yeah, definitely not enough time for me to react to that.
Oh my god. Okay. Nat 20.
Obviously, I can't touch that.
And then 24.
This is
And 22.
this is
So the nat 20 does hit you.
okay. And then
27 slashing damage.
you I should have switched to melee weapon.
Grab a Parados shield.
We should.
You're lucky that
Not huge.
Bertha took out the one. Because if they would have stayed together, they get advantage.
It's cool.
One without, you're up.
Alright. So, mildly recoiling from nearly being hit by a rocket. Going to
Oh, I
fly,
could go watch hockey.
fly within 10 feet of it. Bonus action, Spirit Shroud is a 5th level. And then I am going to Autumn Strike this thing. Nope. Where'd that die go?
Probably.
It's right under your foot. Yep.
Alright. So, Autumn Strike. That's not a hit.
Is that a one?
No.
No, it's a 2.
Oh,
I mean,
Wait.
it's ultimately an 11, but
Like, how much more are you gonna brutalize?
I am a corpse.
Oh, that mean you'll love me more. Please don't let
is that the end of your turn?
That did not use my keys. I cannot make an additional. Yeah,
What about your bonus action?
that was Spirit Trap.
Oh.
I mean, I'm going to try to float up as far as I can from them.
Okay.
But yeah.
The pilgrims. Marcel.
You can do the thing.
Do the what thing?
Do the thing.
It's right in your face.
Yeah, it's in my face. Do its thing.
Do a thing.
I don't do it.
me.
I think. But it doesn't exactly help us.
Right here.
Mm.
Martha.
I I mean, she couldn't technically handle those two by herself. She has powerful like spells, but she's kind of
We've lost a new ability and it's failing me so far.
Sorry. Yeah, he'll just pull out his rapier. And what is it? Would we say actually before I pull out my rapier instead? Would you say that we are in dim light?
Yeah.
Then never mind. A shadowy blade emerges from his hand.
Hold on. Let me verify that the world is in dim light.
I figured all the miss.
Everything is lightly obscured.
And
But
then I
live
guess
through
your
this
call.
time.
Vision and light, lightly obscured.
I think obscuring is separate from lighting.
A given area might be lightly or heavily obscured. In a lightly obscured area, such as dim light, patchy fog, or moderate foliage, creatures have disadvantage on wisdom checks that rely on sight. So, patchy fog, dim light, sure.
Cool.
Sure, we need help.
Yeah. Okay. 18.
Yep.
Stabbing with the sword. I believe it's. It's melee weapon attack. So. Yeah, still hits, so it does 2d8 psychic. You're out of that proportion, not. And since I gave myself advantage by doing that, uh, #29.
29.
Mm-hmm.
It is now the back one's turn.
The officer.
Yep.
No, his name is Filch.
As he starts to move forward, first thing he does is
Wait, before he killed the human?
19 on one without.
That's a hit. This ranged attack, I'm assuming?
Yep.
Okay.
Are you gonna-
First time I get to use this.
Deploy missiles?
Yes. And it doesn't even require a key unless I throw it back.
Assuming you're reducing sensitivity.
13 piercing damage.
Okay. So, reaction deflect missile to reduce it by 9. So 4 piercing.
And you are prone.
Oh, just they go straight down. They pierce me.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
So that's 5 damage total.
It walks up
Ow.
and joins its ally. And you see as it does, the small javelins that have been shooting out of its hand turns into a sword, and that sword gets even larger.
It rock'em sock'em robot.
24. Shield. 25.
Y'all all look surprised when Shroud.
It's just a burst of color.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Darkness.
Travis looking like surprised.
I just noticed that every single one of us is wearing black.
Yeah, it's because we're all in mourning.
And he's in gray and he's in like with a little bit of highlight black.
25 slashing damage.
It's more possible. He's green, so I don't have to.
Howdy.
And then he remove it. And its companion swings at you.
Yep. No.
That's a net 20. Because it gets advantage because he's standing next to it. Luckily, they can't.
I'm going to. Oh, yeah.
21 slash damage. 21.
Already used my reaction.
Yes.
No, the uncanny dodge to like half it, but I think that uses making sure. Yeah, use your reaction. Sorry to use it.
Bertha, you're up.
Great. Small.
Well,
Which one?
Both of them have taken damage, so either one. No? We shot him first.
He was the one first back off.
Oh, that's right.
The first one you hit, like, was the one that died first.
Fuck it, we're gonna go with Commander.
Okay. What are you doing?
It's guiding bolt.
Okay.
$19?
That hits.
What was this one?
D6.
No, it is 8.
Yeah, 1d6 for each spell. Wow.
Basically.
Alright, that's 11, 16, 19, 23, 27.
27.
And the next attack on it has advantage.
The scout's turn.
Oh,
23.
Yes.
20.
Yes.
19.
Yeah, last round you found out how much they hurt.
Mm-hmm.
What was that?
All right. So next attack on the commander has advantage, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Action. Unarmed strike.
Unarmed strike.
Okay. So that's a 25.
Ping.
Parry force damage? Okay.
It's a
Parry
melee
any
attack.
melee attack.
Alright. Bonus action, flurry of blows. Well, the floating hands that are. That one is a 26.
It's very stacked.
Yeah,
Like shield?
yeah.
Oh, I thought it was just that one.
No, it's for that.
Oof.
For the,
It's akin to what
All right, so I am going to imbue this with my touch of death, and that is going to be 8 force damage and 5 30 necrotic damage unaffected by resistance.
He's gone.
We're the next most dangerous.
it coughs up WD-40.
okay.
And then Flurry of Blows gives me another one. That's a nat 20.
Okay.
And I'm definitely imbuing this one too, which uses both my channel divinities.
Okay.
So that is that is 6 force damage and 12 14 is 26 51 necrotic damage unaffected by resistance. That's my turn.
Fuck that guy. In
You know what?
particular.
Fuck you in particular.
Marcel, you're
I am. Sweet. I'm gonna keep going for the guy that's in front of me, I guess. Because
they're both.
but the other guy looks more damaged.
They both look about the same.
Bloody. Quote unquote.
No, both oily.
Yes. No, I'm still gonna go for the
No.
other guy.
No, the one that's on command is definitely bloody. Based on the splatter from
It's a good thing I did. I think. 21.
That hits.
Okay.
Based on how this is, the subordinate is like within 5 feet of me because I came down within 5 feet of him, and then the man would be like 10 feet from me. Is that right? Because they're both on Marcel,
Yeah.
like in the same square.
Well,
Okay, I'm just like with them both being on Marcel, would commanders be like 10 feet of me?
Do I need to separate damage from psychic and sneak attack? Or altogether?
because their immunities and resistances are
poison.
poison and exhaustion. And, that's pretty much it.
So then,
At least for this guy.
Didn't
10, 16. So 25. Yeah.
25.
You know what? We're gonna do it because I can't take another hit. I'm gonna miss a step.
What?
30 feet away.
Oh fuck.
It's
Well, I'll find
self-preservation, right?
Well, you
Self-preservation,
definitely
right?
Misty Step.
Yeah.
You reappear next to a black mirror.
Oh fuck!
Oh shit.
I see that happen, and I look at Bertha like,
Do you have dimension door?
Shit. There's one we hadn't tried yet, and it's like
I'm only allowed 2 chapters.
We might only.
They look around. They started.
Wait. So they're moving up to Bertha.
Yeah.
So do I get an opportunity attack on the one that's leaving me?
Before he leaves,
Disengage.
18 to hit.
You have to find
That's a melee attack. Ranged?
Yep.
Haven't used my reaction this turn.
Does that hit?
It does hit.
They're intelligent. You might be able to block this one. 15.
Okay. Reaction. 15. I catch it. And I use my last key point to throw it back.
Well, that's fun. Because,
little pixie twerking in the air.
I now need, because this is the oddity, because it normally doesn't do anything, need you to give me a strength save. Because of your size,
Momentum.
it's still going to, it does no damage. It electrocutes you, which is what causes you to go prone.
oh,
So a strength saving throw?
Yep.
Okay.
So that you can stay,
So that is essentially a flat wisdom
yeah.
wisdom throw with my arms. Not a wisdom save, but a flat wisdom roll. 19.
So you don't go prone. You can throw it back.
1%. I think it's just a normal dexterity attack. So, like 8. That's cocked.
Death to the fleshlings.
So that's plus 15 is 23.
23.
Yeah.
That hits.
And what does it do before it dies? What does it do? Reactions. Deflect missile. Cast the monk weapon. God is part of the same reaction. Monk weapon.
no.
So us, you make words buddies.
Yeah.
I think it just does whatever a javelin does, because it doesn't say the damage.
D6.
Okay.
D6? Okay. So,
I know that they're, it's like for them, it's more, but that's because they have the robotic power behind it.
that's a
Oh, that's fine.
5
No, you're good.
5 piercing. As my spectral hands grab it and throw it back.
Okay. Then in that case, he's going to shoot you again.
Zero balling in like circles.
Okay, we slept this mirror. Like, there's no way in hell to get to it. First, I have to find you.
24.
It's only like what,
That hit.
21 hours worth of walking. I like your stats.
15 piercing.
Okay.
You're not prone.
Okay, so I'm prone.
He still has one more attack. He reverts back to the large sword. 26 to hit.
Yeah.
be alive. Please be alive.
One of the person you gotta care about as you run.
That's true.
26.
Dude, she
Fine damage.
saw how fast they beat.
Trust me, I'm aware.
I'm bloody, man.
That's his turn. Bertha, you're up. He was going to go after Bertha, and then he went, wait, that thing.
Perfect. You can do what they did with
It saw me
Drag on the
about to
ground.
attack it and was like,
and bail on one down.
Yeah.
I don't.
Bonus action math healing word.
Okay.
Have you been damaged? Yeah. You got healing word?
No.
Oh,
I have cure wounds.
Oh, yeah,
and
this
prayer healing. Math healing.
okay.
This combat lasted a long time.
6,
Yeah.
7, 8, 9.
Two people were
9?
taken out of it entirely.
Okay, so I'm not. Oh, that. So I am
This does really make
Not
me miss like
bloodied
combat
anymore.
stuff.
Anything else, Bertha? That was your bonus action.
My phone's about to die, so I'm gonna start trying to do this on paper.
So I casted a spell, so I can't do another spell as an action.
Yeah, it's a cantrip.
It's a cantrip you wrong. You always have the dash at.
Or disengage. Dodge. Yeah, dodge.
Dodge is what?
Gives disadvantage on all melee attacks. Or actually on all attacks.
Yeah.
Ring.
Also gain advantage on the dex saves.
Did not know that.
I am going to be in defensive mode with my shield.
Dodge.
Dodge action.
Yes.
action.
And if he comes and attacks me, I will try and do a reaction.
Yeah, she'll see the Misty Step. Up. Because the boss is so, what? Yeah.
Oh, you're not.
I'm starting.
Hello, friends.
What's up? Would you pass me a cookie for my sorrows?
So the first thing that it does is
It points and laughs and all this question.
the first thing that it does is its hand disappears into the sand. It stands back up and leaps. Natural 20.
This is not going our way.
Okay, since it hits me,
Wait,
I'm
Go ahead
gonna
and
do a reaction of electrocuting his ass.
two natural points on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where I was like, I rolled it and I went,
If it makes a saving throw.
saving throw?
Yeah.
What kind?
Dex.
Mm-hmm.
Start designing the next character.
Shit.
Oh,
It
actually,
does happen. It does happen. It does happen.
13 slashing. And 16 to hit.
That misses. What is 8 plus 4? So it takes 6 lightning.
Okay.
And I took 13.
Okay.
Might be time to change tactics.
Her brother
One without. You start your turn in in the 10-foot space of the trap. Give me a dexterity saving throw at disadvantage.
That's a 13.
$26.
Okay. I'm bloodied again.
Uh, now,
Okay. My bonus on 1%. Do you know how much damage like a vampiric touch would do at not fifth level, fourth level?
it's not my phone. Is it?
Hmm?
Is it iPhone?
Oh, it's an
My new type.
Didn't suffer.
I'm pulling it. I'm pulling it.
It's okay. He's almost done killing us. Almost.
Is that an action or a spell?
It's a spell. Vampiric touch is a spell. It's one I always have. It's innate to the death domain, but it's still a spell.
Cantrip or
It's a leveled spell. I'm wanting to do it at fourth level. I think it's available at fourth level. Yes.
$46.
46.
Yep.
All right. So,
Plus 9 to hit.
mhm.
Plus 9 to hit.
Plus 9 to hit. So, I'm going to use the 20 feet to stand up.
This is an important roll.
It's cursed.
That is 15 to hit.
To hit?
Yes. All right. In that case,
We fucked him, Brian.
He
I
warned him. I warned him.
It's not cursed. It
That
works
doesn't-
fine for me.
You sure?
It
Because
works,
it's just go.
it works for me.
I believe I can. The step the wind bonus action disengage, it is bonus action dodge.
It's disengage.
Disengage.
Step on the wind to keep one thing.
Yeah,
I should have one key point.
unless you used it.
Yeah, you used it last.
Did I use?
So
Yeah, you
throw
used
it
it
back.
on the.
That was the second one, wasn't it?
No.
No, I used Gloria both blows before that. So yeah, I can't do that. I'm out of options on this. So I guess I'm just. I guess that's my turn. Unless I want a bonus action down a superior potion or something.
What do you use your key point for?
I use one for my to activate my arms, one to flurry of blows, and one to throw back with a deflect
So
missile.
throw it back.
Yep. That's
Hey, you meet a whole bunch of new people soon.
I guess I could down a superior potion.
Actually, yes.
Yeah, that is allowed. Yeah.
Survival is good.
So that's what I'm gonna do. That's what 8d4.
84 plus 8.
Two, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 13,
This is only for Rebecca.
17 plus
This one
8.
raised head.
17 plus
Yeah,
8 is
like, did they raise dead or did they read?
20, 25. Okay, so
You keep hovering on that one spot because they keep doing that amount of damage. You keep getting it healed.
All right, on this mission,
yeah,
you
I have
my
been
bow.
43, 52, 26, 51.
Well, we are now up to the lieutenant's turn.
Me crying for help did not inspire the warlords to help.
12 to hit.
No. That's on me, right?
Yeah.
On this destructive
16 to hit.
No.
16 to hit.
No.
This 10d6 total.
He remove it. And the other one attacks.
Me.
Yep. 14 to hit.
Nope.
Bertha, you're up.
I didn't read any of this concentration shit. I'm just gonna assume I lost concentration. I completely forgot about that.
Oh,
I mean, I have advantage on them, but that's a
I
lot of them that's happened.
need a Constitution saving throw for anything in a 30-foot sphere of me. So guess that one die.
let's put some. Also, it should hit you.
It's on myself. It says each creature you choose.
Well, target Mercy and his gaggle of people not helping.
Because they are.
Self-preservation.
No, it's not that.
Oh, no conflict.
Bingo. What were they beforehand? What are they trying not to be?
Soldier.
Yeah, I have the weapons as
What they're about to be is spare parts when I get
7 and 21.
The 21 passes, the 7 does not, so the one that passes is going to take half damage from this.
Okay.
Sorry. So it's going to be 13, 16, 19 thunder damage. And 15, 20 radiant damage.
Alright.
Is there anything else that's wrong?
It's just the one that passed took half, but the other one took all of it.
On you guys, y'all got this.
The one that passed, which was the one right in front of you, is dead.
He's the lieutenant.
And the lieutenant
Now it doesn't.
is also dead. By two.
Fuck.
Saved everyone's ass
Say a
except
word.
for you.
Don't say a word. Don't say a word.
All right.
Say
So,
nothing.
I can't. I'm not there.
are we still
Because
within
you're gonna
Revivify
have
time?
to
We're gonna try
What?
it.
You can say what your counter is.
We still have time.
Y'all have to search for those diamonds too.
I got one.
Oh, cool.
So, I'm going to
Are you sure you're gonna revivify and not just reanimate corpse?
not animate dead. I have that, but no.
3 seconds.
Yeah. So, getting my variance for a second, I'm going to realize, oh shit, he's dead, and try to get over there with my 400 diamond.
Okay.
To cast Revivify.
Vivify.
Oh yeah, magic's fucked. It may not work.
It's a necromancy spell.
I mean, Vampiric Touch didn't freak out, so
This is bringing a soul back. One was just teleporting.
Revivify. D&D Beyond. Let's see here.
This is still his contribution.
Ready? It's a teleportation.
I was right.
brings up an interesting question. If I cast Banishment on myself, does it send me back to my home plane, or does it...
Send you back.
I should banish myself and then release myself and see if it sends me back to the mirror.
You don't know. I'm a
I know, I'm just...
You just know that was fucked on. And in the midst battle, wow, is Marcel really a coward?
So you're revivifying.
Yes.
Diamond worth 300 gold. Consume the whole 400. I am.
I have a 400 and a 500.
So, first question, Cardonus.
Mhm.
Would your character want to come back?
Oh yeah, it's unfinished business. If you need me to come back, I will exchange to revenue.
Roll me a Constitution.
What is he supposed to be?
It's his first death, so
8.
Okay.
Rolled a 3. DC like 8.
first death is pretty low.
Okay,
Yeah.
so my con is +5.
He revives.
I am unconscious, though, correct?
Yes.
Force a potion down his throat.
Awesome. Now I drown.
Nah, lift your head. Yeah.
So-
slowly.
You have to fight.
Yeah. I'm
Um,
a cleric. I know how to do this.
Cleric and not a medicine.
I have a
At the
+9 in medicine.
tonight's session, Cardonus being revived, health being brought back to them. The party is separated.
Bertha threw the final blow because she's a badass.
Are you ready?
No, you were just bad.
You were
mid-fucking-
2 above the. You barely killed the commander,
Mhm.
and that's because it failed. And the other guy, you defeated him by 6.
Nice.
Like it was legit, like a close.
It was
one.
down to the wire.
Yeah.
Good call on this
How
guy.
much HP does
I
Commander
had to
have?
read it deeply. I almost did it
106?
before that time, but
But the key is if he could always parry. So the way his parry works is it's against that one person. So every attack that person does,
Oh, okay.
he has the bonus to.
Okay.
And it is like a ring donkulous bonus. Because his AC is actually pretty low, but it is the like bonus.
So if it was parrying against one without, I could.
You could have hit him with melee attacks and he couldn't do shit because he used them against one without. Not and at the time he wasn't 100% sure what one without could do, so it was that no, fuck you. And,
Giant floating hands everywhere.
yeah,
And I basically done over half his health by rotting the wood inside his body. So
well, you did that after the fact.
The thing I immediately thought of was
So he found it
and he took
justified
two people to jump
after
over
the
and
fact.
do this.
No. He had used the parry on you
Yeah.
before you ever did the rod.
I'm saying after the fact, he felt like, yeah, that was a good idea.
Yeah.
That was like 81
Yeah.
Yeah.
necrotic damage.
So fun thing also is, y'all know Marcel uses invisibility as a tactic, but you should be able to see invisibility.
Yeah.
No?
not here, but I don't know that
Right.
because I haven't seen anything invisible.
Wouldn't.
He knows where the.
I know I can't see into the ethereal plane for some reason.
And this is the glories that happened to Aragonis in that fight. Like it, I was never expecting a scene from a DC film to fit so perfectly.
I want to thank everybody for coming out and watching tonight. I will be on with some Marvel Rivals probably in just a few minutes. Thank you guys so much for your time. We play D&D Thursdays live here on Twitch, and it re-airs on Saturdays on YouTube. I'm Sugar Tavris. I hope you have a wonderful day or a wonderful night wherever you are. And until next time, everyone, peace out.
Did you have a